Good morning. It is morning. I think it's Saturday today. I don't know about you guys, but I have lost track of days. I don't normally, but this lockdown has just completely confused me when it comes to days. I'm going to another good deed. There has been good deeds all over Pattaya ever since this crisis started. The other day I went to GG Bar on Soy Chayapun, and one thing I've noticed in the last couple of weeks is when I started going to these food giveaways, there was a handful of people. Now the queues are getting bigger and bigger. Now today I'm just on Second Road. Look how quiet it is. Today I'm going to Soy 6. A couple of weeks ago I spoke to Brian Flowers of the Nightwish group, and I asked him if he was going to do something, and they said yeah, they've got one planned for the end of the month. And he said he's going to do 7 days, giving away 500 meals per day for 7 days in a row. But what's happened since then, a couple of good Samaritans have come along and said, look, can we pay for a day as well? So that's been extended to 10 days now, and the first day starts today from Nature Bar on Soy 6. So that's where I'm heading. I'm going to meet a friend, Luke. Whenever possible, whenever I can, I've been using motorbike taxis because these guys have been really suffering. The first in the queue for the handout of foods, they've got nothing. So use a motorbike taxi, and I always feel safe with them anyway. I'm here on the 6th, and the giveaway is at 1 PM. It is now 12:15 down here at Nature Bar on the left, halfway down. Soy 6, very quiet. Now let's talk about the news, which you've probably all heard now. That is that Thailand wants to basically reopen businesses up on the 1st of May. Now when I say businesses, I don't know what that will mean. Will it mean they're basically saying every business? But I don't think it will be every business. My personal opinion is that the normal businesses will open, restaurants, etc., and then bars will be the last to open. Here we go, Nature Bar, and they're all ready to give away. First of all, Adam from Pattaya News, I want to thank you for your news coverage because it's been spot on.
Thank you.
There's been no fake news, and also when I've messaged you out, you've come back to me within 5 minutes. And when I've sent you some article or some message what somebody's put out, and you've gone fake news, and everything you've written, you might have been a little bit late at times with your news stories because you're clarifying everything.
Yep.
And you're getting it all correct. So thank you very much for that.
Cool. So what we're doing today, first of all, the Nightwish group is going ahead and is giving back to the local community and the needy and the many people out of work here in Pattaya. I'm going to actually lower this so you can hear me better. I know some people are going to be like, oh, you're not wearing a mask, but so you guys can actually understand me and still social distancing. So we're going to go ahead today. We've set up so far enough meals for, I think, closing in for 500 people. This is the first day that they're going to go ahead and do it from the Nightwish group. They're actually going to go ahead and do this for the next week. And possibly even longer depending on what happens and donations and things along those lines. So first of all, the Nightwish group owns, from what I know, the most bars in Pattaya, about 29 as of last count, and employs hundreds of people, all of which who are currently out of a job. Now, I don't work for Nightwish anymore. I talked about this on other videos. I wanted to clarify that. But I do still support them because in my previous life, as many of you may know, I worked for 5 years at one of their bars before getting into the news industry. So we're out here today. We're giving them some support. We're going to get going in about 30 minutes. You've already got people lining up, actually, which Nick will go and cover on in a few minutes. Let me talk a little bit about these charities in general, because this is about my 15th that I've gone to in the past couple weeks, and there's people all over town giving back. I might get in trouble for saying this, but it's not about Nightwish. It's not about the companies giving away. It's not about people from here, people from there. It's about so many businesses in this city are helping out the needy. I would say at estimate, about 80 to 90% of businesses in town are out of business. This is a town that last year, tourism actually made about 78% of its overall revenue. This is a town like Bali or Las Vegas that basically lives or dies on tourism. So there's so many people here that literally are, people are using this, this phrase a lot, on their bones, I guess, so to speak, who have no money whatsoever and no money for food. So we're helping out, we're letting them know that we're here for them. We all hope that things open in the near future, but with that opening, we hope that it's also done safely, and it's done in a way to make sure that there's no relapse. It's actually good news, I'm gonna talk about that for 1 second, right here in Pattaya. In the past week, we've had now 6, I believe, 0 days, and 3 in a row of no new cases in Chonburi. We're hoping that that continues, so in the near future we can get people back to work. Now, we understand also that, you know, like worldwide right now, everybody's affected. International flights and stuff probably not gonna come back, you know, next month. Probably gonna be months. But at least getting them back on a limited local scale. And we're gonna continue to help as long as this goes on for it. So let's take a look at what's going on today.
Thank you, Adam.
Cool.
Wow, look at the queue up here already. So it's currently not even, it's 1 o'clock, yeah? So it's about 12:30 now.
It's gonna get started at 1.
So look at that, the queue's already snaking right up the road.
30 minutes.
What I've noticed, because like you've been going on these food giveaways, I've noticed in the last particularly week, they're getting bigger.
When they started,
there was a handful.
I went to one of the very first in Pattaya, which was a very small business over on Pradamak Hill, which had about 50 people. That same business, which has now been doing it since this began almost a month ago, is now seeing close to 1,000 people every day. Rampo Market today had several thousand. We're also, let me mention on that too. Some people on social media, I'm sure somebody's gonna say something on the comments. What about social distancing? They should stay at home. Well, A, if you're hungry, you don't have a choice. B, we are using hand sanitizer today. We have a temperature check. We have our security that's gonna make sure that nobody's clustered and crowded and that social distancing behaviors are properly taking place to protect everybody. The ones actually serving, which he'll show you in a minute, are all using gloves, we'll all have masks, and all of our own staff has also been temperature checked and is using hand sanitizer before coming in. So it's important to us because yesterday it made the news, some of you might have saw it on the Pattaya news, that some of the bigger events have actually been closed down by authorities temporarily because of lack of social distancing.
Was that in Bangkok?
That's in Bangkok, yeah. Not locally yet, because there's so many people showing up. So we're making sure we're doing this the right way.
Thank you. David, you seem to have been here all around everywhere. Gigi Bar working away, doing giving the meals out there, and
yeah, got trying to help the people.
Yeah, you've been very good, Starman.
How are you doing?
Yeah, so mate, you?
Yeah, I'm good.
How's it?
Come to give a hand.
Nearly 6 weeks now of.
Is it that long?
Yeah.
Oh, feels longer.
That's a nightmare. Look at the queue here. Oh god, it's massive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the very top and I'm going to walk down the queue. They're spreading the queue out so they don't bunch together. Social distancing.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm dying for a drink of water. I don't want to share it. That's the only one thing I want to take, it's my bottle of water. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to walk down the queue. They're spreading them out here and we're going to show you how far this queue goes down. We're checking temperatures here. Quite incredible. So, like I say, these queues are getting bigger every day. Still keeps going, and it's not even ready yet, it's not even open. There's another 10 minutes at least before they start. It's started now. This is just going to go on for. I really should have set up a time lapse. Incredible. It's the Thai media area. So this is Timmy from Where Angels Play.
Indeed.
Tim, tell us a little bit about what's going on here now. And I can see the queues are just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I mean, we got here, we advertised it. Obviously, it's a Nightwish. We're giving out 500 meals every day. We volunteered it for 5 days. Then we got sponsors for, I think, the next 3 or 4 days have given us donations. As you can see, you just said the queues up the road. I turned up here just after, we advertised it for midday. I got here just after midday, and the queue was right from, we're doing it outside our bar, Nature Bar. And the queue is right up
It's
the
massive
road.
now, it's just going all the way to the top.
It's huge. I mean, you can see, and it's everybody, it's families, it's small children. I can see the orange shirts, the taxi drivers are there. It's good, guys. You know, we know we're all in the. It's not a good time at the moment. We're all struggling.
Yeah. That's one good thing I've seen about Pattaya community. I was just saying before, I haven't seen. You're probably a bit too old for this, but I haven't seen this kind of community spirit since the miners' strike.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Back in the UK, which was 1983.
Right. Okay.
But it just shows what a good community there is.
Yeah,
here.
I was 8 years old then, but yes.
I was only 13.
Yeah, there you go. And it's yeah. I mean, we've seen lots of other groups have done it as well. You know, lots of the
yeah, everybody's doing it. Yeah.
Everyone's doing it. Yeah, and again, like you just said, it brings people together. It's a good, you know, it brings the community together. You know, we've seen it on Facebook, we've seen it on the news. It's a rad time for all of us.
Yeah.
But it's helping people out, and like I say, it's 500 meals a day. Originally, we did it for I think the first 5 or 6 days. We've had donations that have said, "Look, come on, help people out." So it's just really, it's a really good thing. Gives you a good buzz, and hopefully we'll get through it.
Timmy, thank you very much.
No problem.
All the best to you. Thank you. Yen, my yen.
It's the first day. Like I said, we're doing this for at least another week, basically. We expect this to get busier every day, but I'm really impressed with the level of social distancing, with how measured it's done, people respecting the temperature check, sanitizer. It's been very orderly. It's gone like a breeze.
And I've noticed the police have just turned up and they seem happy.
They seem happy. They're just making sure that social distancing is taking place, and it is.
So that was the Nightwish Group's food giveaway. It's going on for the next 9 days on Soy 6 from 1 PM every day. They've just given out 350 meals and they've gone back to get another 150, so that's 500 meals in a day. On Monday, it's Saturday today, we'll be doing a giveaway from A7 Bar on Soy 7, which is sponsored by myself, Brian Flowers of the Nightwish Group, and June's put into it as well. Well done. So hopefully see you there, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Take care.